Good morning everyone. Welcome to channel Qautomation. In today's session we will see about markers in PyTest, how we can mark the test cases and group them while execution, and we can use the markers to select the specific test cases and execute them. So in PyTest, marker is a way to add metadata to your test functions or methods. Main purpose of markers is to use tagging the test cases with certain attributes or characteristics, and which can then be used to selectively run or skip the test during the test execution. So using markers, we can tag the test cases with certain attributes, and we can group them and we can execute them selectively. Markers provide a flexible and expressive way to organize and manage the test case execution. So we will see how we can group the test cases and how we can execute them. For example, let's say we have 100 of test cases, and out of those test cases, whenever we receive the build from the developer, we have to execute some set of test cases to check whether that build is stable or not. We call it as a smoke testing. So in that case, we don't have to execute all the test cases. We can just mark some of the test cases as smoke test, and we can execute only those test cases on that build with our test execution script. Similarly, let's say before every release we perform regression testing. During the regression testing also, I can execute the test cases which are marked as a regression test cases. So this grouping of test cases, we can achieve it by using markers. So in our current trace test framework which we have created for our NOP commerce application, so these are the test cases which we have written in our test cases folder. Now out of these test cases, I will mark some of the test cases as sanity test cases, and some of the test case I will mark as regression test cases. And we will see how we can use markers to execute those test cases selectively. So first step is, if we want to use the markers, the first step is we have to add custom markers in every test. So on every test we can use following decorator like this: @pytest.mark regression, @pytest.mark sanity. These are custom markers. These are defined by user only. And then we can create pytest.ini file, and we can add these custom created marker entries in that pytest.ini file. Because these are customly created, PyTest does not know what regression marker is and what sanity marker is. So we have to define those in pytest.ini file. So we can define like this: pytest, then we can put markers equal to whatever markers we have defined. And then while execution the test case, in command we can add -i-m. In test execution we can add -m and the name of that specific marker group. So I will show you practically. Let's go to PyCharm. Now in the PyCharm, so far we have created multiple test cases. Out of these test cases, let's say I am selecting first admin login test cases. And in this admin login test cases, I am going to mark some of the test cases as sanity test cases and some test cases as regression test cases. Or we can also mark the test cases with both the markers as well. So first test case is defining test title verification. So I want to mark this as regression test because I don't want to perform this test during sanity. So how to mark it? @pytest.mark.regression. And also now this test case is marked as regression test case. Now let's say next test case is valid admin login. Now this test case I want to mark it as regression as well as sanity as well. So I am marking it as @pytest.mark.sanity, and also I am going to mark it as @pytest.mark.regression. So this is marked as sanity as well as regression. This one is marked as only regression. Now next test case is invalid admin login. Again I will mark it as only regression test case. So I am marking it only as regression test case. So this is how we can mark the test cases. Now we also have, let's say, add new user test case. In this I will mark this add new customer test case as regression as well as sanity. Similarly, let's say next test case, that is data driven test case. So what I am doing, I am not marking this test case, so it will be skipped. So I am just not marking this test case. Then let's say search customer. From the search customer, let's say I am marking this test customer search by email as sanity as well as regression, and rest of the test case I will mark them only as regression. So search customer by name, I am, let's say, marking it as regression test case. Customer search by company name, again this one is regression test case. Yeah, so far we have marked these test cases depending on sanity and regression. Now this is the first part. We have marked the test cases as per regression or sanity. Now these are custom marker. These marker are custom marker. PyTest does not know whatever marker which we have created. Now for that the next step is we have to create pytest.ini file. So in test cases folder, let's create a new file. Let's create a new file, that is pytest.ini. So we have marked the test cases as per custom marker. The next step is we have to add those entries in pytest.ini file. So we have created pytest.ini file inside the test cases folder. In this, now we have to add those entries. So in square bracket, we have to first write pytest, enter markers equal to, then press enter, give one tab space, press tab, and after that we can add the custom markers which we have created. So we have created regression, we have also created sanity. Now these are the markers which we have used. Now we are adding those entries in pytest.ini file. That's it. So now we have grouped the markers, grouped the test cases with those marker, and we have also added those markers entry inside the pytest.ini file. Now the execution part. Now we can select the test cases as per the markers during the runtime. So let's say I want to execute only the test cases which are marked as sanity test cases. Now my use case is I want to execute the test cases which we have marked only as sanity test cases. So if you see how many test cases we have marked as only sanity cases, if you see which test cases contains sanity as mark, first one, then here if you see, here is one more test case marked as sanity, second one, this is the regression. So two test cases are so far sanity test cases. And let's say in search customer also, if you see there is one more. So three test cases are marked as sanity test cases. Now I want to execute those test cases. So we don't have to execute all the test cases now. So we can just selectively execute the test cases which are marked as sanity test cases. So what is the command for that? So our command is pytest -s -v, then we have to use -m, and then after -m we have to write the name of that marker. So which test case we want to execute? Sanity. So hyphen m sanity. After that, for report hyphen html and path of reports folder. So this is the path of reports. What is the file name? Report.html. And then we can also specify the browser name, hyphen browser Chrome. So it will execute the test cases on Chrome browser. Now this is the command. We have to add pytest -s -v -m for marker and then the name of that specific marker, that is sanity. So this command will execute the test cases which are marked as sanity cases. Now let's press enter and let's see the execution. So after pressing enter, it should launch the browser. It will collect the test cases. If you see, collected 8 items, total test cases are 8, out of which 5 gets deselected and 3 are selected. Only the sanity cases are selected for execution. So it will launch the browser and it will perform the execution of those 3 sanity test cases. So this is the addition of customer. So first test case is passed. Now it will perform the second test case. Again, this test case is also marked as sanity. So these 3 test cases are marked as sanity test cases by marker. Only those cases are getting executed. This is the customer search test case and this is also passed. So if you see, 3 test cases are passed and these 3 test cases were marked as sanity test cases. And during execution, we executed the command like this: pytest -s -v -m sanity, that is the name of the marker, and then remaining part. Now let's see report as well. So if you see report, right click, open that report in browser. It will show the report as well. So this is the test execution report. All the 3 test cases got passed. This is the module name as well as project name and remaining information. You can expand these test cases as well. You can see all the logs of the test cases. So these are the sanity test cases which we have marked and we have executed selectively. So this is the main advantage of using markers. Now in this, let's say I want to execute only the regression test cases. Then what we will do? We will add the similar command and after -m we can give it regression as a value here. So it will execute the test cases which are marked as regression. We can also do like sanity and regression. Now let's say I want to execute the test cases which contains both the values, that is sanity as well as regression. Sanity and regression means it will execute the test cases which contains both the markers, that is sanity as well as regression. If you want to execute the test cases which contains any of the one of the marker, for example regression or sanity, now this will execute the test cases which will contain either regression or sanity, and this will execute the test cases which will contain both the markers. That is the difference. So we can use this according to our requirements. So this is how we can group the test cases with markers. So let's revise one more time. So markers are basically a way to add metadata to your test functions or methods. So whenever we receive build and let's say we want to perform the sanity test execution, we don't have to execute all the test cases. We have to select only the sanity test cases. In such situation, we can mark the test cases as sanity marker test cases. and while execution we can execute only those test cases. It provides a flexible and expressive way to organize and manage the test case execution. And how to do that? We can simply just mark the test cases. For example, we can simply mark the test cases as sanity or regression. Now here this test case is marked with both the markers. So if you use sanity and regression, this test case will get executed. And for OR, it will execute all the test cases which contains one of those marker. It can be a regression or it can be a sanity. So if any test case contains regression or sanity marker, that will get executed if we use regression or sanity. If you use only sanity, it will execute only the sanity test cases. If you use only regression, it will execute the test cases which contains only the regression. If you use sanity and regression, it will execute the test cases which contains both the values, both the marker. And if you use regression or sanity, it will execute the test cases which contains any one of these values. So this is the concept and use of using markers in our framework. So this is how we can use markers in our test framework. So that's it for this video, guys. In the coming session, we will see how we can execute the test without PyCharm as well. So far we have executed the test cases inside the PyCharm. But without PyCharm also we can execute by using bat file. That we will see in coming session. Thank you for watching this video.